Hey everybody, this is Ori from OneScales. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about a recent article that I made that I want to show you more detail, which is called 5 Ways SEO Experts Leverage AI for Content Creation. So as you know, there's a lot of AI systems. There's ChatGPT, Bard, Grok, and there's all kinds of AI systems within different apps and software that you can use. SEOs, including myself, use it on almost a daily basis to help my content and SEO efforts do better. And I wanted to talk about the 5 most popular things that I use it for, and a lot of SEO experts use it for. And I want to show you some examples or give you some ideas so you can think about it. And if you're not using AI, or if you're not using AI enough, you should actually really consider using it, because it's here, just like any technology, to make your lives better and improve things and do things you can't do. So before I start on these 5 different categories, what I want to mention is that AI is here to enhance you. It's not good enough to completely replace you. It's here to enhance. So you should give all of your professional insights and ask it to enhance you, not just to write for you. If you ask it to write 50 blog posts, a SEO blog post for whatever your business is selling, it's probably going to make it very, very sucky. I've been playing with AI, in particular ChatGPT, mostly over the last year, and it's not really good at writing very professional, high quality articles. If you just tell it, hey, I want you to write this topic, just 1-sentence prompt, it's not going to really help you. But if you give it your real insight from your business, the real data, either you feed it data or you give it your real insight that a professional that has worked in that business for whatever years, 10, 20 years, then it can really enhance things. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, as always, OneScales is here to help you. If you need more detail, you want more prompt examples, anything, we're here to help you guys. We're here to learn for you guys. If you have anything that you would like to teach us and the community, that would be really, really great. And let's jump into it. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to use it for content ideas. You can see on the left here, content ideas. When I brainstorm a new month or a new quarter for my projects, I actually like to ask it for some ideas. I like to actually have some back and forths with AI to tell it, you know what, for example, my business is selling, this is just an example, it's selling socks. I'm an e-commerce site, I'm selling socks. I want to brainstorm ideas. So for example, it's January and I tell AI, I go to ChatGPT and I say, you know what, I am trying to sell more things in January. Holiday season is over and I want some new ideas. That's what I would write to it. Okay, so holiday season is over for my business. Business name is, Socks R Us. I'm just making up something just for this video, of course. And sales might be down because everybody already bought. Everybody already bought. Give me 20 ideas of unique socks articles for January 2024. I want to focus, and this is where you need to give it more and more detail. The more detail you can give it, the better. I want to focus on a few categories. Okay, 1 is kids. Okay, 2 are colorful socks, etc., etc. Okay, and then what you can do is you can get the prompt, you can get the data itself. Okay, and then you can actually take a few that you really like and you're communicating. You're not just giving it one prompt, copy pasting and posting it. You're taking the ones that are really interesting and you're telling it, you know what, I want more, for example, fairy tale. Let's go deeper into it. I want fairy tale, I want you for boys and girls, and I want all these different kinds of things. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. You're supposed to go back and forth with it. Ideas are brainstorming, are back and forth. Just like a meeting, you have a whiteboard, you have multiple people, you should be going back and forth on all these kind of topics. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is once you actually have some ideas, you can actually start using it to brainstorm the actual content, work with the content. As I mentioned, the more detail you can give it, the better. So let's choose one, for example, right here. And let's say I like the rainbow gradient socks. Let's just say this is the topic I want to do. I want to have a lot of articles about it. So I can tell it, you know what, now I want a specific thing about rainbow gradient. Let's talk about some colors that are not unique in the rainbow, or some whatever it might be. I'm just trying to give you some examples. So you're actually going to say, you know what, give me 20 subject lines for a blog post for and I'm quoting this, right? I'm giving it the specific one of the ideas that it provided, and then I'm gonna take it and I'm again gonna go back and forth into it, and I'm gonna, depending on what my business is, I'm gonna actually go more detail in that direction. Okay, hope that makes sense. Now the article itself, I think this is a really important one. A lot of you use AI, just say, hey, I want this article. Here's my business. Here's the subject you just created. Go write an article. I want 300 words. That usually sucks. So what you should do, you should actually write the article in as much as you can and then tell ChatGPT to improve it. So what I want to do is I want to give you an example of what we did for OneScales of a topic that we wrote, and then asked OneScale just to improve a little bit of the grammar and things like that. So I want to give you an example. Okay, so this is a prompt that I gave it for ChatGPT to improve and actually help me write my article. So I told it the article, I told the prompt, I said, okay, this is OneScale, this is the business of writing. We're doing education. We need help with the following. Here's my guidelines. Before I give you the content that I want you to improve, I'm going to give you guidelines. Number one is I don't want you to just make something that's not in our voice. Everything I'm writing is coming from me. All I want you to do is mostly fix, correct, and make better grammar and make it make sense. So you're basically asking it to be a proofreader. This is the output. I said, you know what, because I'm going to be copying it to my blog, I want all the headers to be H2 tags. This is relevant to my SEO. And again, I'm emphasizing, do not change what I mentioned, only fix it. Okay, and I'm mentioning it twice because whenever it writes its own style, that's not from the voice of my business, right? I'm giving it, if you can see, this is the article I wrote. I basically wrote the whole thing. I just wanted to enhance a little bit. And then after it enhances it, I'll do some back and forth with ChatGPT. And then I'm actually going to go in my editor on my backend, and I'm actually going to correct it myself. I'm not just copying, paste, posting it, and hoping for rankings. I'm actually writing it myself, asking ChatGPT to just be my proofreader, and then I'm going to go over it, and I'm going to fix it, change, modify, because it's really 95% what I wrote. And then I'm going to add images and all kinds of other stuff. So it's really, the article is me with AI proofreader. That's how I like to see ChatGPT for content that I wrote. So I wrote here, this is the subject line. Okay, this is the introduction paragraph. These are some examples. These are there's some disclaimer in the article, and then I specified how to do this. There's actually steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then how to do it here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. And then I get the input here. So for example, I can copy the whole thing, and I can add a new chat right here, ChatGPT 4, and I'm just pasting everything, and I'm telling it, you know what, this is my whole thing. Go write it out. In this case, we actually wrote an article about blockchain as some really cool topic, but I'm writing it. Okay, now I'm taking it, and whatever I don't like, I throw it away. Whatever I fix, and I'm always making it in my words, my voice. And if you notice, I basically specified twice. I'm going to say this again right here. This is my voice. Don't fluff it. Don't add anything. Just correct. Make better grammar. Make it make sense, do spell checking, and again, do not change it. I actually specified it twice. The more you emphasize what you want for ChatGPT, the better, okay? And then you get your output and you're good to go, okay? So next one, FAQs. This is a really interesting one we've been using on some other projects, which is if you have contact form data, you have live chat data, you have things that, customers call you or visitors to your website call you or email you or contact you and ask a lot of questions, you can compile all of them, just put them in a spreadsheet, and then you can anonymize them. Obviously, you need to clean all the private things, names and phone numbers and all these things depending on your business. And then you throw it to ChatGPT and you tell it, you know what, this is all my data. See, obviously you have to have the paid ChatGPT so you can upload files. This is all my Excel sheet. These are all of my customer service contacts or forms or questions. I want you to, number one, categorize it into multiple categories, and see attached, categorize into 5 to 10 FAQ categories, and give me the most popular 30 questions, and give me insights. Okay, and you can tell me what kind of insights, etc. What it'll do is it'll let you actually figure out what kind of content you should be creating, improving your product pages, your FAQ pages, new blog post articles. It's a really, really good tactic, and it works really, really well. I've done it on some projects, and it gives you ideas that real people actually want. It's not just you have an idea, ChatGPT has an idea, or you do some keyword research. These are real customers that are asking questions. You can answer their questions. You can get more traffic. It's really, really good. Okay. The next one, number 4, I've been doing this a lot lately. This is kind of the projects that I've been doing a lot lately, which is getting higher click-through rate on the search engine result pages. Really simply, it's rewriting the title tag and the meta descriptions to provide emotion, urgency, and getting customers to click more. So obviously higher CTR, click-through rate, gives you more traffic, and eventually will get you higher in the rankings just by more people clicking on it. How do you do that? You actually take your existing title tags and meta description, throw it into ChatGPT. Number 1, ask for variations. Hey, give me 20 variations of this. The second thing, which is an interesting tool I've come in the last few months, and I've been playing with it, is a tool for EMV, so high emotional marketing value. There's a tool, I'll link it in the video in the article. Really simply put, this is obviously not a tool that is really providing rankings, but it gives you an idea of what people might like to want to click more, have higher emotional value. So let me give you an example how it works. So let's say I'm selling socks in this example of this video, and my title tag, a lot of you would probably do something like this. I have white socks for kids and then the business name. A lot of you traditional SEOs will do something like that, okay? So if I go here, it's a basic, it includes my keywords, but it's not exciting, it's not doing anything. So for example, I click, it's going to give me a score of this tool and say, you know what? It's not really that emotional, interesting. It's it's not really, it's primarily empathetic, but it's not really giving you like something that people want to click on. It's covering the SEO, quote unquote, keywords, etc., but it's not getting people to really want to click on it. So if you can play with different ideas, you can actually say, on sale today, just for example. I'll give you a few examples, right? So I'm just increasing the title tag. It's not that long, and suddenly I have a higher score. So it creates maybe some kind of urgency, right? It's on sale today. And then you can play with different things, and it'll actually give you some different ideas, right? So, I'm just giving the top White Sox kids absolutely love. Okay, I'm just giving you some examples. You can play with it and you can try to create something that when someone sees it, when they type in Google, they can actually get it. So this one you see is a higher score, and when people see it on the search result pages of the title tag, they might want to click on it more. So you can play with different ones, you can shorten them, you can add more keywords, but get people excited about your brand. Don't be boring SEO that anybody else, any competitor can copy or do. Okay, I hope that makes sense. You can play with it. It's an interesting tool. I'll link it as well. And the last one is multimedia, right? So articles, you're trying to rank usually content, words, etc. But don't forget about images, videos, animated GIF, 3D models, slides. I like to do a lot of slides lately. Ask ChatGPT to write, an 8-slide deck with all this information, and then you can actually go use something like Canva or Photoshop, and you can, or obviously, PowerPoint, etc. You can make some slides. You can make a lot of different multimedia that can rank. PDFs can rank. They can, images, animated GIFs, 3D models, videos. You can use AI tools that make those things, or at least enhance what you're doing. And articles that have multiple things. It's not just that PDF can rank by itself, which it can, but also additional multimedia or different media on your articles will help. Not just text and images, but other things will help enhance and rank those pages. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this makes sense. If you have other things that you use AI for your SEO efforts, let me know. These are the most popular things we use for ourselves to enhance. Again, it enhances you. It's not trying to replace you, at least not yet. And you're the professional, or your clients are the professional, or your marketing team is a professional. Ask them for insight. Tell them to do some work, and then ask AI to enhance it. And that's where the sweet spot of AI is, at least in the beginning of 2024, which is where we are right now recording this video. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe, please share. We make this content for you guys. We hope this helped you guys. Answer people's questions in the comments. We're answering. Help each other. We're trying to make things better for you guys. Much, much appreciated. Thank you guys.